Okay, so we're in week 3 of the Fat to Fit diaries, and I am in a totally different location. I'm out of the country. I'm on vacation. I was trying to film on the plane, as you can see, but I didn't feel like the quality was that great because people are around and it's loud. But anyway, I made it to Los Cabos, and it's my first time here, and it's a solo trip. My husband's at home. But I'm gonna have fun for the next like 4 or 5 days. And yeah, so we're not having a lot of health goals this week, which is okay, because I feel like when you constantly adding goals every week, it can be exhausting, and sometimes your body has to get used to the goals you've already set. So I'm gonna just keep with the goals that I've been having. So for example, I have my infinity hoop with me. I brought it. Y'all, I wasn't playing games. I have the belt, and it survived my check-in bag. So I will be doing that every day for 20 minutes. So I'm not gonna go up to 25 because, you know, I'm on vacation, and plus, like I said, what I just said, okay? And I'll still be doing Spanish, most likely in the evenings, because my Spanish is, it's not great. So I'll be continuously practicing my Spanish. What's the other goals? The protein thing, I may not focus too much on trying to get a certain amount of grams per meal. It's difficult to do that, I feel like, a little bit when you're traveling, and I don't want to constantly focus on that, but I do want to focus on eating more intentionally and eating healthier. So when I was on the flight, this is the things I have been eating. So for breakfast was like an acai bowl, which was pretty healthy in my eyes, whatever. And I'm trying to think of what else. And then I got myself, excuse me, a peanut butter and jelly sandwich from one of those little places in the airport. I got like a protein bar, but I didn't eat it. I still have it. And I drank half of my glass of wine that I got for my premium drink that I got for free with my seat. Trying to think anything else I had. Oh, and the little pretzels that came with, you know, the wine. So yeah, so that's what I've had so far. So being intentional with the meals that I'm consuming, even at the airport. You can eat healthy anywhere, you really can. And so the goal too during this time, and even though you're not on vacation with me technically, okay, you're not on vacation with me, but this will help in the future if you ever go on vacation and our excuse is like, oh, I'm gonna gain 5 to 10 pounds. If you're already obese or overweight like me, you really can't afford to gain another 5 to 10 pounds. So we still need to try to stay at the weight, at least the weight that we were before we went on our travels. So that's my main goal this week, is to keep the same weight. We won't know until the end of the video if I accomplish that goal. I weighed myself twice this morning. This is such a long intro, I'm so sorry. Okay, so I was 257, and then I weighed myself again, and I think it was like 256 point something. The reason, and it was like within 50-minute difference, is because when I have bowel movements, my weight goes down, which that's for everyone. So we'll stick with the 257 number, the 257.0. So my goal by the end of this video is to be 257.0 or less when I get back home. So it's gonna be a little over a week, but I will show you guys along with different healthy food choices I am eating here in Mexico, in Los Cabos, which is in Baja California. Okay, so me being intentional with my eating today. So I went to an Oxxo. They're like a 7-Eleven. Yes, they're like a 7-Eleven. Similar to that. Anyway, I got a durazno. I think I said that right. Durazno. It's peach. It's a peach flavored juice. It does have, I think, real peaches in it, but I don't think it's 100% peaches. I don't know. I didn't read it. I just got it and just drank it. So I don't know what the percentage of juice is in there, but it's delicious. I don't know if it's like 12 ounces or 16 ounces of one. It wasn't like super calorically high, but I drank that because I was hungry and I needed something to have on my stomach. And then I went up having dinner. So I had a 4-course dinner. Now you're like, okay, that sounds like a lot of food. And I even talked to him in English and Spanish. And I was like, that's a lot of food. I was like, mucha la comida. some of it seems like some of the things are small and some of them are bigger, and I agreed. The first two items they brought out, so it was like salad, soup, the Thanksgiving dinner meal, and then the pie de manzana, the apple pie. Okay, so they were small portions. So I did eat all of the soup and the salad. I didn't eat all of the main course because I mean, the soup was the best. To me, the soup was the best thing that I had out of everything. Okay, out of the whole course, the soup, the mushroom soup was so good to me. That was my favorite. Out of everything, it was my favorite. Anyway, so so the attention part, let's get to the point. The attention part is that I decided to only eat, I ate all of the first two courses. The third course, I didn't eat all of it. And then the last course, I ate a little bit more than half of the apple pie thing. And I'm glad I did because now I feel satiated, but I don't feel super full. And this is a way you don't have to eat everything on your plate. I know sometimes we grow up to be like, you have to eat everything on your plate in order to get dessert and things like that. And you don't have to. You're an adult. You can even eat dessert first if you want to. Like, being more intentional about your meals. You don't have to eat everything on your plate, and also follow your hunger too. Like, if you're hungry, eat something, you know? These are things it's like trying to retrain myself to do on this fat to fit journey. So it's the next day. This is what I'm having for breakfast. I ordered room service. And then I also got this as well. So this is like a torta with pork in it. And then I got some sauces here. I think these are like pickled onions, I'm assuming. And then I got some green juice. So this is breakfast. So I was intentional about the items I chose for breakfast because I wanted to make sure I was going to feel full and satiated. So I did get like a torta instead of getting, I was thinking about getting French toast, but I was like, with the French toast and the fruit, I'm probably going to be pretty hungry like within a couple hours, like within maybe 2 hours. And I was like, I don't want to have to find something else to eat again. So I decided to get a torta, a green juice, and fruit. And I think that'll be a nice, good combination of things and keep me a little bit full for maybe 3 hours, hopefully. So that's why I chose the foods that I chose for breakfast instead of pancakes or French toast. There's nothing wrong with those things. I just want to eat something that might hold on to me a little bit longer. Okay, so I'm gonna be eating dinner late because I got back to the hotel late and it's after 9, which is really late, but this is what happens when you're on vacation. I'm gonna be having a burger and fries and cake. Am I gonna eat all that food? I don't know, but probably not, but we'll see. But you guys saw what I ate like today so far, and I haven't eaten a lot of food today. And I had like a little Snickers mini and water. That's what I've had since lunch, and lunch was what, 1-ish, 2-ish, and now it's like 9, a little after 9. So it's been a while since I've eaten and it's time to eat, but that's what is going on. So yeah, health, goals, food, yum. Okay, that cake looks good. Okay, and it's not like a huge slice. It's a nice, like, healthy slice. You know what I mean? It's not big, but it's not like tiny. I think it's like a perfect size. And then we got the ketchup, mayo, and mustard. And then there's a burger and fries underneath. Do you really want to see the burger? Hold on. Little brioche buns poking out. Okay, that's a full meal, y'all. Look at that, I have a jalapeno covered in bacon. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I'm gonna eat, but yeah, that looks good, right? I laughed as I saw myself with this thing on. Good morning. So yeah, last night I ate all of that burger. That burger was good. And I had all of the cake and it was good. But I did leave some fries on the plate because, you know, I was full enough, so I didn't need to eat the fries, all the fries too. And I was trying not to beat myself up over it because it's like, look, okay, first of all, you're on vacation. Second of all, it's okay to eat a little bit more than you want. as long as you're not doing that at every single meal. And plus I have to give myself grace. I didn't eat like a real meal for hours, you know what I mean? And so I know usually if you wait too long to eat, you're more likely to overeat. So it's okay. You know, I had to tell myself it's okay. I also had one of their like flavored drinks or something that's in the fridge, which is approximately $5 or $6. But I had it anyway. I had half of it. I'll probably have the other half of it today or tomorrow or whatever. By the way, I think I noticed that Monday night I forgot to do EFT tapping. And this is one of the very new habits that I started last week. And I think I forgot. Like I legitimately think I forgot. I don't remember tapping Monday night. I did do my Spanish before going to bed, and I did that last night, but I think I forgot Monday. But yesterday, I did do a quick EFT tapping yesterday. So I think I need to give myself more time at night to do the things I want to do for my health, like the EFT tapping or the Spanish, or maybe make the times earlier. I'm not sure because I have a lot of stuff that I do in the mornings that are pretty jam-packed, and I don't want to add really any more things to do in the morning before having breakfast and doing others, other stuff. So we'll see how things progress, but I just wanted to update you guys about the some of the healthy new habits that I've been doing, right? That was from last week, so but obviously we're not adding any new goals this week. So okay, I'm gonna go and start my 20 minutes of my infinity hoop that I've been doing every day since September 30th. Been doing my infinity hoop every day, but 20 minutes will be for today, and I gotta get going with my day here in Los Cabos. I got a mimosa today for part of my breakfast because I forgot the flavor that I picked, but it sounded so good. And I just got water. I'm waiting for my food. This is breakfast. This does look like quite a bit of food, right? So we're gonna have to follow our guts on this one. But I'll eat as much as I like, and then I'll show you how much I have left, if anything. We'll see. Just following my intuition and my gut. But yeah, I'm gonna eat. This looks really good though. So that's what's left of breakfast. I'm most likely gonna finish up the water though, for sure. But I think I'm good, so. Okay, so I just went to Latino Ocho for lunch. It was a late lunch. And I had a couple cookies before I went to the restaurant, like little small cookies for, they give you like little desserts. I forgot what the service is called when hotels do like a, I don't want to say takedown service, but I can't think of the word. But they do that at different resorts and hotels at a little bit higher end. They will like come into your room and have your room settled for the night, right? And they'll give you like treats and stuff. So anyway, I had 2 of the little cookies. They were really good. So a thing too that when I went to the restaurant is it was an all-you-can-eat thing, which was pretty good. It was a pretty good price, especially the touristy area. So I ate and I'm full and I'm satiated. I'm not like stuffed, and I had different little things, and I'll show you the different little things I had, and I did not eat every single morsel of food that they gave me. So I think that also helps with trying to stay healthy on vacation. You don't have to eat every single morsel of every single thing you get. Okay, so let me get this together. So I had a very bougie meal. It was delicious. So it started off with, let me see, I got a chocolate martini and water. Love chocolate martinis. I got this prong and pumpkin soup. Y'all, they came with an actual pumpkin, and they poured the soup from the pumpkin and put it into the bowl. It was so fancy, so bougie, so good, so good. Anyway, it was delicious. I had most of the soup, and they also came with a bread basket, like a small bread basket. It had like a one with like cream cheese in it. There was like a couple pieces of bread, I think, that had the cream cheese in it, and then they had like the little long and skinny kind of bread. And then they had like regular bread. So I had one of each thing, okay? So quite a bit of the bread basket was left, okay? And it had this really nice butter to it, right? So that's what I had. What else? Of course, I had a dessert. The dessert was very good. I ate most of that, quite a bit of it. I left a few bites, but most of it was gone. Quite a bit of it was gone. And what else? They gave me like this little tiny, almost like a tostada, but it was a compliment to the chef. And it was just one little thing. It tastes so good. It was so good. And then the chef also got me a macaron, right? And it had like little 2 pieces of jam, like 2 dots of jam on each side. And I ate a little bit of that, like one small bite of the macaron, because I was already full by this point. So I was like, oh my God, therefore I feel like, oh my God, they're force feeding me. I don't want to eat any more food. I'm good. I don't know. Now I just kind of have like this self-conscious thing about it now because I'm there single by myself. So I wasn't sure that people were feeling bad for me or something because I got like a free drink from a couple behind me. And that was kind of like, oh, kind of, unexpected. I'm getting like extra food from the chef. You know what I'm saying? I'm just like, what's going on? Like people could just be nice. You know what I mean? And I can have a positive outlook in that way too. Like people are just being nice. But sometimes I'm like, what your intentions are? What your intentions, Who knows? You know what I mean? But anyway, all in all, the food was good. And so part of this too is enjoying your experience in life. And sometimes on vacation, you're going to eat maybe more than you would at home. And I'm eating a lot at restaurants. So I don't know how much fat and oil and stuff they're putting in things, how much sugar they're putting in things. We could try to be intentional. And I don't eat every single thing on my plate. And I do try to follow my gut as best as I can. And I'm also like, I am kind of splurging a bit, drinking more alcohol than I normally do. I will go weeks, maybe even months without drinking alcohol because I'm not a big drinker to begin with. So the chocolate martini was definitely another splurge and I loved it. It was so good. It was so worth it. So anyway, that is what's going on with the eating today. But yeah, I have one more full day here in Cabo. And so we'll see what tomorrow has in store. Good morning. It is another day. This is my last day here in Cabo. Actually, I'm leaving this morning to go to the airport. So updates about the try not to gain weight challenge for week 3 of this journey. I am afraid that I won't make that challenge because of how I've been eating. I'm still overeating a bit. Sorry for the weird white glow of my face. It's because of how the light is in here. Anyway, I digress. So yesterday I had like a burger and fries and I had a corn cake and I ate quite a bit of food and Sprite. So I was at a very large dinner before bed, which was obviously not a good idea. But the burger here was so good I wanted to have it again before I left. That was my reason. And I wanted to have a corn cake because I haven't had a corn cake here. But yeah, actually I like the corn cake my husband makes more. But anyway, that's another conversation. But the point is that I think I'm gonna focus because my trip is not done. I still have a few more days. I am on a whole week of a trip. And so I won't be able to weigh myself until Tuesday. So I have till Tuesday to stay the same weight and it's already Friday. So the other half of my trip, I'm going to be in California. And so I'm like, if I just take it one day at a time and focus on each meal, one day at a time, being mindful and intentional at each meal and not being so judgmental and saying no out of love for my body and for myself and think of it in that mindset and it's not saying no to be restrictive and no to whatever. And I keep thinking in my head like eating like a bird. Well, I'm not a bird. I need to eat like a human, but eat like a healthy human, right? And so being more intuitive and saying no when I need to. So that's what we're going to work on today. As we're traveling today, going to California, I'm still feeling full from the dinner last night because I ate really late. So I don't know if I'm going to have a proper breakfast or not, but I'm not going to be eating right this moment. I have to get ready. I still have to do my 20 minutes of my infinity hoop, but I wanted to keep you guys updated about what's been going on. I didn't take as much food footage. Well, I didn't take yesterday's dinner's food footage, but these are different things that I had throughout the day yesterday. If I didn't show it earlier in the video, maybe I'll show pictures here. But yeah, and I've been drinking more too on this trip. I usually don't drink very often, but usually 1 to 2 drinks is like my cap at like one time, right? So it wasn't too bad, but still, I'm drinking more than I usually do. But anyway, I am going to go and get ready, but I wanted to update you guys on the challenge. Obviously, I don't know how much I weigh, and I'm not weighing myself until Tuesday when I get back home to Phoenix. So, okay. So this week has not been going as planned. As far as the challenge goes, and also keeping up with my goals from the previous couple weeks. I haven't been doing that, unfortunately. The main thing I have been consistent with is doing this week is doing the 20 minutes of the infinity hoop. Tomorrow my goal is to go up to 25 minutes for next week. Do I start on Sundays or do I start on Mondays? Crap, I'm trying to remember now. I'll have to look back at my phone. It'll tell me. I want to say it's Sunday or Monday, one of the 2 days. But anyway, I'll start either Monday or Sunday doing 25 minutes. And the AC thing just popped on as soon as I got on here. I get easily distracted, y'all. Anyway, things aren't working as planned, like I was saying, because I'm not following through with my goals other than the infinity hoop. And I get tired at night, and then I do very little Spanish. So I do Spanish every day. It's the duration's not as long as it's supposed to be. I have not been doing EFT tapping at night, not every single night, just some nights. So I haven't been like fully on my goals this week. And I think a big part of it, my big excuse was I'm on vacation and I'm tired. Those are like the 2 main excuses. And I'm hoping that next week it becomes better because, I don't know, I'm eating kind of whatever I want, I'm very much in vacation mode quite a bit of the time. And so week 3 was kind of like a bust, but I do want to show this experience because I was like, maybe I shouldn't even bother filming this. Maybe I shouldn't even bother putting this out to the world because it's not really a success, right? But you know what? This is real life and things happen. And sometimes, you be in vacation mode and you're just eating whatever. So, I don't know. I may end the vlog here because my vacation is getting towards the end. I have 2 full days for my vacation. And then I'm going to be going back home on Monday. And I guess I could start week 4 maybe on Tuesday. So you guys will start with week 4 on Tuesday when I'm fully back home. That sounds like a good plan, right? This is probably long enough anyway. And but I will, you know what? This is what I'll do. On Tuesday, I will tell you guys my weight on Tuesday. So sorry, you're gonna have to wait until next week to see if I gained weight, which I feel like most likely I did. But see if I actually lost a weight, gained weight, or stayed the same, which my goal is staying the same. But we'll see. So I'll show you guys my weight on Tuesday. Other than that, I hope you guys have a good week. And if you go on vacation, don't be so hard on yourself. Try the best you can to be healthy. I mean, I kept up with one thing. I kept up with working out every single day. So that is something that I've been consistent with for quite a while. So yeah, even if you're consistent with one thing, I think that's better than nothing, right? Okay, well, I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.